Hey fam, it's your girl B1 and the only spicy, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today's reading, the topic or the question rather, is going to be a no contact reading, and we're going to be asking, what would they tell you if they could? Okay, so what would they tell you if they could? So right here we have three different amazing decks in front of us. We have pile one, the Modern Witch Tarot deck with the citrine crystal. We have pile two, the everyday enchantment tarot deck with the pyrite crystal, and then we have pile three, which is the muse tarot deck with the rose quartz. So you can go ahead right now and pause the video and choose whichever pile and or crystal that you feel resonates with you the most or you're attracted to the most, and then you'll go to the description box, look at the timestamps, and click the timestamp that correlates with the pile that you chose. So that's really how this is going to work. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. It is finally the weekend, so I'm definitely excited about that. And yeah, go ahead, choose your pile, and I'll see you at your reading. All right, fam. If you chose pile one, which is the Modern Witch Tarot deck and the citrine crystal, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading right now. Make sure you check out the description box for any information about me as far as where you can find me on social media. I'm very active on Instagram at SpicyBeeSoup. Definitely make sure you check out the links below. If you would like a personal or private reading with me, the link is available as well. And if you would like to check out my new line of 3D and hand painted gel press-on nails, you can definitely check that out as well. My personal website is wavylady.net. And last but not least, if you would like to donate to my channel, if you would like to donate with any monetary contributions, I appreciate that. If you would like to donate any tarot decks or oracle decks that you would like to see me use on this channel, then you can do that as well. That information is listed in that box. But let's go ahead and get started with this reading today. This is a no contact reading. We're asking, what would they tell you if they could? And within that, I'll be, of course, breaking it down into two different questions today. I don't have any oracle decks off to the side, so I'm just going to be using the tarot. So yeah, we're going to be looking at what would they tell you. That's, of course, based off of their thoughts or feelings or, just things that they feel compelled to tell you. And then also what is preventing or stopping them from telling you this. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's wake the deck up, shuffle up the cards, and get into it. All right, so already right there with the hanged one, which is the hanged man, I can already tell that this is some type of no contact that you're experiencing with this person, and hence this is a no contact reading. We also have the Ten of Wands within the reverse, and I'm going to get one more card. Well, actually, I saw two more cards, so I'll just get you the cards that I saw that came up. So maybe it is that this person has something important that they want to tell you, but for the most part, I can definitely tell that this is a no contact type of reading. It seems like the person that you're inquiring about is trying to tell you that they're, trying to let go of things within their life. They're trying to sacrifice things. It could be that it seems like they just have a lot going on in their life right now. They have a lot of responsibilities. They have a lot of tasks, a lot of things to do. And it's that they're trying to let go of these things that could be, potentially hindering your relationship. Or if you're not even speaking to this person, of course, no contact is like, what relationship? You probably asking to yourself, like, what relationship? I haven't even heard from this person. But it seems like it's more of a clearing out type of energy that this person is trying to do. They're trying to release things that, no longer matter to them. Now, they may be stalling on these things. So it could be that this person will tell you, like, I'm really stuck in a cycle right now. There's just things that keep continuously happening. I think this person is not as, if you thought this person was like dumb, I don't like using this word dumb, or it's like you'll probably think to yourself like, why can't you just do what you like? Why can't you just act? Like, why can't you just do? It could be that this person is keeping themselves in a place of stagnation, so they're keeping themselves within a cycle, even though they know that there's things that need to actually be released to actually change y'all's connection to make it more successful. So I'm kind of jumping into the second question here as to why, it's preventing and hindering them. But as you can see, like, this person is clearly in some type of cycle. And it could also be that this person was not just consumed with the other things that were going on within their life, but they could have also been consumed with a lot of different options and opportunities. They could have been consumed with a lot of, other people that they could potentially choose from, especially if this has to do with romance, or not even just other people, but just other things in life that they may be a little more focused on than just the connection and communicating with you. But I think this person would tell you is like, they're trying to get themselves into a place to where they can actually change things. They're trying to get themselves into a place where, they're not only just understanding what they need to sacrifice and understand what they need to let go of, but they're also understanding that they must let go of these things if they want to see a change in your relationship, if they want to see, y'all actually flourish and communicate and have a healthy connection. That's something I think this person would tell you that they really want, is like, I really wish I could let all of these things go that's consuming me within my life. Like, I really wish that things could be easier. I really wish that, I could give you like what it is that you deserve, or I really wish that I could give you something just to let you know that, like, I care about you. But it's just the fact that it's very slow moving energy. So if you personally, me telling you, if you was waiting on this person to say these things to you, I think it's going to take a while. It's going to take this person being able to understand that it's through their own action that they can change the situation. I think you personally understand that there's nothing you can do. I feel like you maybe have come to terms with it, but if you have not come to terms with it, like, this reading is good is to tell you that, like, you might be waiting for a while. So it's probably best that you do come to terms with the no contact situation between the both of y'all. But if they could be honest with you and let you know what's going on, they would just let you know that their life is just being consumed with so many other things right now. There's changes that they would like to see happen, but I think this person would also tell you, like, they don't know how to give you what it is that they will believe that you deserve. They don't know how. This person could be suffering from a lack of, imagination, maybe even some type of creativity. Like, they just would like things to be easier, but they don't really know how to go about making it that way, if that makes sense. And especially here with the Judgment card, I think that this person would decide, if this is especially love, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but y'all be loving them love readings, so it is what it is. Like, I definitely will tap into love readings too. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. But for the most part, it could just be that this person knows, what they should do. They know the right decisions to make. I just think that they don't know how. I'm trying to say, they don't know how to get, they would tell you, like, they don't know how to get from A to B, or even A to Z with you. Like, they don't necessarily know the steps that they personally need to take. But I think they would tell you that, like, the first step would be to literally clear out things and to make space. So this person will probably say, like, they don't really know where you fit in within their life right now, because they could be consumed with so many other things. They don't really know how to make space. But I feel like this person knows, if they were to, like I said, clear things out, cut off other options, and see you as an opportunity, see you as an option, then they would feel a little bit much more empowered to, come toward you with a actual solid decision, a solid answer, something that will actually help to progress your relationship and to help progress it and move it forward. It's just the fact that they have a lot of different things going on, and they're also not really being an active participant in getting themselves out of the cycle, or out of whatever is, you know, taking their time. They don't necessarily, they're not necessarily putting in the action steps to do that, you know. So I'm like, you could potentially be waiting for a while, because even after they, you know, clear these things out, even after they decide, like, you will be waiting some time with that Knight of Pentacles, and how it's just a denser, slower moving energy. Like, you will be waiting some time to see the climax of this situation, you know what I'm trying to say, to see the end result of this situation. So it just seems like this person is taking their time. That's one of the things that could be preventing them. But I don't know, let's go ahead and see if we can get some more cards, and then we'll move on to question number 2. So we have the Death card, we have the Sun in reverse, and then we also have Temperance. I think this person would just tell you how unhappy they are with the way that things have progressed between the both of y'all. I think this person will also tell you that even within their own life situation, they don't really see any hope. You know, it's not really too much faith being put into this. I didn't see the Star card, but it just seems like, as things are, you know, changing, especially with the Death card, as things are changing, you know, as we're moving, especially moving into the summer months, I can see that this person might be a little unhappy with just the way that things are progressing between the both of y'all, even now, because now is a happier time of year. Like, people want to be out with other people, like, people want to, you know, socialize, they want to do these things because the weather is so nice out, you know, you see what I'm saying. But I really feel like this person, in a sense, is they understand that if they were to let these things go, it would help them to change the situation. Okay, with 2 cards here that signifying some type of change, they know that luck would be more so on their side. They know that things would be moving a lot much more, you know, quickly for them. I think this person will also tell you that, like, you as an option, and if they were to choose you as an option, they see how much better their life would be, how much more grounded their life would be, especially if this person is dealing with a lot emotionally. They would tell you just how much more grounded and how much more balanced that their life would actually be. You know what I'm trying to say? How much more passionate they could be, how much more happy they could be. I think this person will also tell you that, like, they not really feeling the best in life right now. They could be experiencing some type of depression, or just some type of, like, pessimism. But I also, like, just me telling you, it's like this person is keeping themselves in this place, and they're waiting for something to happen, but they're not necessarily taking the action steps to do these things, so that they're a lot much more happier, so that they can come towards you with something a lot more substantial, whether that be gifts, whether that be, you know, a major opportunity, or even some of them, they might have wanted to take your relationship to the next level. So they think, like, oh, let me just give this person a ring. Like, let me just give this person something. Let me give this person something. So, like, they know that I actually do really care about them. But it's a simple fact that they can't get over their current circumstance and situation and what they're going through, so that it does bring about some type of change to the connection. So I kind of went in a little bit about what could be preventing them, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question anyway. So, like, what is preventing or stopping this person? Because we did get that it's the situation, we did get that it's the circumstance, but let's see. For some, I feel like this person that you're dealing with, if it's other options or other opportunities or other things, it's like they could have a really they could actually have a really, I guess, a social life, or just be around a lot of people a lot. So it's kind of hard for them to, they see so much that it's really hard for them to understand, like, something of substance. So it could be that this person, if it's a man that you're inquiring about, it could be that he has some type of job that has him out, and he sees a lot of different things, maybe even in the nightlife, or he could Spirit keep telling me just say the word. Like this person could be a player. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man or a woman. It's like this person could be a player where it's just so many things out there that they're consumed with the idea of it just being a wide variety of things, but not really understanding that at certain points you do have to choose and you do have to make a decision, you do have to decide. So it could just be that this person is consumed with the variety. It's like, for example, being a it doesn't you don't even have to be a kid going into a candy store. You could be an adult. Like when you go into those candy stores and it's mad candy and you're not even consumed more so with the can with just going and picking the specific candy that you like. You're consumed with the fact that there's so many different types. Some people get like that when they go to the grocery store. They don't even know what they came in the store for, but they're just consumed that, oh, it's so many different varieties. I just gotta stop and look at every single cereal. Like I gotta stop and look at every single juice that they have stocked. I have to look at every single fruit that they have available. It's like that type of thing. And as you know, even if you go grocery shopping for yourself, as you know, those folks that do that in the store, it's like they're taking up so much time because they're just consumed with the variety, but they're not necessarily consumed with, you know, choosing. You know what I'm trying to say? They're not necessarily consumed with choosing. It's like they take up so much time looking at all of the different options that they never really come to a decision. And when they do, they've wasted so much time in the store looking at all the different varieties. So it's kind of, I'm kind of picking up that type of energy from this person. So I feel like they understand that they have to be a little more decisive. They need to engage in the process of elimination, whether it comes to, you know, just the different things they have going on in their life, or the different options, or the different opportunities, or the different varieties. They have to do a process of elimination. And I think that's what's hindering this person. They're just kind of sitting in that energy and they're not really happy about it, but they do have to I mean, hey, maybe they would tell you that, you know what I'm trying to say? But they do have to, would they would have to tell you that. Like, now, what is presenting or stopping them from telling you what's going on? Like, what is preventing or stopping them? What's preventing or stopping them is definitely their circumstance and situation. I know that was something that came up, but it's definitely their circumstance and situation. I think that this person is finding it very difficult to move past these things in their life. And it's really of their own doing. Like I mentioned previously, it's a cycle, but they not really understanding how to break out of that, or how to, you know, have a new perspective on things. I think that that's something that's stopping them. If this person, if this person, they could be single. Like if this is a single person, they could definitely be, you know, consumed with building up other areas of their life that kind of help to compensate for the fact of, you know, y'all's relationship not really going the way, you know, that maybe you would like it to go, or maybe they would like it to go. It's like they could be engaging in other things to compensate for that. This person could also be very involved with their family. That might be something that's very important to them. This person could also be very consumed with their business and just building up some type of wealth. I also think that this person is experienced with this unhappiness. I just, and the lack of imagination, or the lack of limitless thinking. It could be that this person could be, you know, having some setbacks within their own personal business that they need to, you know, address and really get together. So it's just really that this person is putting the other circumstances in their life, no matter how unhappy they are, how unhappy it makes them feel, they're putting those other circumstances over this connection. They're sitting in their circumstance. Yeah, it could be that this person just, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It could be that this person also just gave up. Like they probably just gave up. You know what I'm trying to say? They gave up the connection. Like they was probably just like, look, I have too much things going on right now. I know that if I did these, you know, took these steps, then maybe something would come out of this. But I also feel like this person just, in a sense, they just gave up. You know what I'm trying to say? They just gave up within the connection, and now they're trying to focus on other things in their life that can, you know, compensate for that. There's some type of realization that's coming through for this person, but I'm just gonna get one more card. One more card. Yeah, I knew it. So this person, in a sense, has realized, like, they realized if there was an error or something they did, or, you know, like I said, the many options, them not being able to come to a conclusion, them not being able to decide. Like, I think this person has realized, like, that this is the connection between y'all could have just been a misconnection. Like, they gave up. They realized that, like, their lack of action, or just where they're keeping themselves consumed with these things, or, you know, overcompensating other things to put in place of this thing, even though they're still unhappy. Like, they realize that at the end of the day, it has really only led to them, you know, it's really only led to them being not only disappointed, but also be abandoned, because Five of Pentacles always talks about, like, being on the outside of something, like, or what's the other word? Well, they always say being left out in the cold, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're just left outside of something. So it could be that, you know, through this connection, you've definitely grown and you've decided to move forward. But I also feel like this person giving up, like, can they really be mad because it was really their doing? You know what I'm trying to say? And so now they're left out. Like, if you're celebrating yourself and having great times and you're just focused on you, it's like this person feels left out of your life. They feel left out of your energy. Like, if you're at the place where, you know, you're finally, like I said, you're becoming empowered, you're experiencing self-love, like, all of these things are amazing, things are happening to you, you're reclaiming your power, like, you're reclaiming yourself, like, you know, I'm trying to say, I feel like this person feels left out of that energy. So that's a realization that they're coming to, which might, you know, influence them to continue to keep giving up or to stay stuck in their circumstance and situation, because they know how much better things would be if they decided to let these things go in their life that maybe have just been burdening them, you know, just unnecessary responsibilities, unnecessary attention to things that may not really matter. Like, they know how much better their life would actually be. But that's on them. So I am going to go ahead and leave the reading right there. I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope that you were able to get some information about this no contact relationship that is on your mind, what they would tell you if they could. We went over, you know, of course, what would they tell you? And even if I didn't, you know, say it as though, like, oh, this person would say A, B, C, D, hopefully even the information that you take is information that's like, okay, maybe if this person was being honest with me, this is what they would say, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. And I definitely hope that you all enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next one. All right, fam. If you chose the second pile, which is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot with the Pyrite Crystal, we are going to go ahead and get started with your reading. So, yep, definitely make sure you check out the description box. There you can find information on where to find me on social media. I'm very active on Instagram at Spicy Bee Soup, so definitely give me a follow. You can also check out my personal website, which is WavyLady.net. If you would like to look into my new line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails, you can do that as well. And last but not least, if you would like to donate to my channel, that information is there. And specifically, if you would like to donate any tarot decks or oracle decks for me to use just to continue to keep supporting this channel's growth, then you can definitely you can definitely send them to the address that's there as well in the description box. The information is all there. So let's go ahead and get started. What would they tell you if they could? I'm just using the tarot today, and we're going to be asking two different questions. What would they tell you, and what is preventing or stopping them from telling you this? So we have the Tower in reverse. We are having a Tower in reverse. Yeah, for some reason I kind of got like midlife crisis or even quarter life crisis. Um that's something I had got, but you also got the death card here. Everybody going through something, like everybody is going through something. I'm gonna go ahead and get you 2 more cards because 5 cards came out for the first pile. So I'm gonna just try to even it up. I'm gonna try to even it up here. Existential crisis. I was like, somebody going through a midlife crisis. Like, what's good? What's good, bruh? Like, what's good, sis? What you going through? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Tower card, because when I read the Tower card, I always in reverse, it always makes me think about like internal conflicts. It's not really things that are going on the outside. So with anybody else, this is just internally going on within this person. So it could be that this person is, you know, dealing with some type of crisis, or they're dealing with some type of, it's like some type of turning point in their life that they're experiencing. It seems like this person, of course, is changing. They could be different things that could be, this person will probably tell you that they're dealing with is like they're trying to look at life from a new perspective. They're trying to look at life from a new perspective. They're trying to not only, for some reason I got to figure out what is important to them or what's actually important to them, filling out what's feeling, taking the time to understand like reality or what's real in life, like what's maybe important to them. It just seems like this person is trying to, you know, adopt a new set of ideals or beliefs about life, or even just personally, because this is internally, so about their life. So maybe there's some type of like, it could also be that this person would tell you like they're going through an actual spiritual awakening. So it's like what they used to know, like they're understanding that like that maybe a certain particular type of way that they were living life, like they're understanding that like that wasn't the best or right way for them personally. And I can't say there's a right way, but yo, keep sweat. I just thought about there's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. So if this is a connection between the both of y'all, maybe they're understanding that like the type of love that they exhibited, or the behaviors and attitudes or the ways that in which they acted, like they just were not right. So I think this person could be dealing with some type of spiritual awakening, or there's several light bulbs that's kind of going off in their head. To like there's several light bulbs that's going off in their head. They're having these aha moments to understand that maybe the past actions and the things that they've done in the past, like they were not the best things to do. So the reason why I also said it's a spiritual awakening is this person could be telling you that they're in a period of unlearning things and relearning new things, and it's putting them in a place to where they're kind of looking at, like I said, life from a different perspective. So they could be enamored with that. If this person is going through a spiritual awakening, they're actually learning things like they it's funny because it's like, I mean, we all are at different places, but it could be that this person's finally learning what a third eye is. Like they're understanding what their intuition is. They're connecting the dots. It seems like this is what this person's doing, but it seems like they're just really enamored with even the most elementary ideas. You know, this person could really be at the beginning of, you know, some type of growth and evolution process. I think that that's something that they would tell you, like they really starting to see things in a different way. Instead of just aimlessly living life or aimlessly going about connections, they're really trying to focus on the fine print. They're really trying to focus on the small details. Yeah, I just heard teach me how to love by Music Soul Child. So I just think that this person is humbling themselves they're putting themselves in a very humbling position so that they can actually get the most out of their education. Like they're trying to humble themselves. You know what I'm trying to say? They're really trying to understand, and what they would tell you is how to actually show up and provide for other people. They're understanding how to enrich the lives of others as opposed to maybe primarily even taking. Like that's all they probably used to do if y'all were together or whatever. Like they just was never providing the type of love and care that you actually needed. So I think this person is like putting themselves in a student position to where they're like, okay, obviously things have not worked out in my past, but in order for me to be willing to change, I have to accept and I have to learn. So it could be that this person would tell you like, yo, I'm really dealing with some humility right now. You know what I'm trying to say? And it was something that they weren't going to do on their own. It was something that they weren't going to do on their own. So I feel like, you know, spirit put them through some type of like humbling experience to where it's like things drastically had to change for them in order for them to, you know, let different parts of themselves that were operating from a maybe a lower vibration, they had to like let that go. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, they got forced into into the classroom. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? They got forced into the school of hard knocks. Because it's like now you have to learn how to, you know, adapt and to do things differently. So I just feel like this person is learning a lot of, you know, different lessons, and they're just in a really humble position. They're understanding how to show up for people. That's probably something they would tell you, like, we're understanding how to, you know, provide. I'm understanding how to provide for someone. I'm understanding how to take responsibility for someone or something. I'm learning how to, you know, do relationships a lot better. It's something that they would tell you. Something else that this person would tell you is like they actually really do care about you. They really do care about you. So it could be like if you broke up with this person, it's like they took the breakup in a way, like as far as y'all not communicating, y'all like, you know, not really talking to each other. It's like that breakup or that lack of communication or whatever it was that occurred between y'all, that like now we're not talking anymore, like that distance had forced them into actually doing some type of healing and doing some type of learning. That's what they would tell you. And I mean, on the other side of it, on the other side of, you know, them experiencing karma, that's something that came up, them experiencing any type of karma. It really, even though they had to experience that, I think that they came out on the other side and they understand that like, no, I actually really care about this person. I actually really love this person. And I actually want to, you know, be able to change things. So this person would also apologize to you. They would give you an apology, you know, for whatever went wrong within the connection between y'all. Yeah, they would give you an apology, especially with the justice card here. They would right their wrongs, you know. Please, baby, please. Like, I want to say this person would be begging, but that's what came to mind. Like, please, baby, please. Like, they would just want to, you know, fix things and to make things a lot much more healthier, to actually give you what it was that you deserved. And I think that they would start first with an apology because they've, you know, had to take some type of responsibility. They've had to relearn things, you know, they've had to experience and deal with whatever karma it was that happened. So I don't know, like, I don't know what you did. Like, I don't know what you did, but I do feel like just with you, I feel like you tried to open this person up to a different way of being anyway. You know, it could have been that you were trying to help this person to see things in a different way, to maybe not be so selfish, thinking about just focusing on like, you know, not focusing on the minor details. You know what I'm trying to say? So maybe you were trying to help this person get there and they didn't. So their karma is now they got to still get there and learn those lessons, but it's not going to be as easy as the lesson that you might have just been trying to teach them just by talking to them, showing them new things. You know what I'm trying to say? Helping them to embrace another way of being. So now they had to learn the hard way, like in the school of hard knocks. Now they had to receive that karma that forced them to become a little more humble, okay? To exhibit some type of humility, And another song that came to mind was Love is Stronger Than Pride. So it could be that this person was being very egotistical and they had to learn what they had to learn. And now on the other side of it, they're understanding like, dang, like I actually care about this person. Like they actually do deserve to be taken care of. They deserve to be provided for. Like you deserve for someone to do right by you. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. Let me get a couple more cards. So we have the Sun card. We have the Sun card. We have the Star in the reverse. And sorry, this card wanted to come out. And we have the Three of Blades. Yeah, this person would tell you like just how yeah, this is a detrimental looking Three of Swords card. I could tell you that. But it could be that this person is actually really upset and they've been heartbroken, especially because they have not been showing up for you in ways in which, you know, now they know that they should have. So that's something that they would tell you like, that's why I was like, please, baby, please. But I understand where that was coming from. But no, I really do actually think it's just the disappointment and the sadness that has overtaken this person. You know, they try to be happy. They try to, when it comes down to their own growth and what they're dealing with, I feel like they have a lot of optimism now. You know, they experienced their karma, but I think they've actually been trying to bounce back and, you know, learn new things that'll help them show up better for other people. So I think they are experiencing some type of happiness. They would tell you that they're happy with the growth that they've been experiencing, the spiritual awakening that they've been experiencing. They're happy with that. You know, they're happy with that. But when it comes down to the connection between, you know, the both of y'all, I think that they would tell you that that's something they're pretty heartbroken about because of their lack of, you know, providing, their lack of care, the lack of, you know, creating something actually stable with you. Like they're not happy with that, you know. And at times I feel as though even though they're doing a lot of this learning, they understand that they can't just, the learning doesn't just substitute to now you're gonna take them back, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like someone that's like, well, I'm doing all of this learning, but for what? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? They know they're changing, they're happy with the person that they're turning into, but I feel like this person could be dealing with maybe a little bit of instant gratification at times, thinking that you should automatically just come back and start dealing with them or come back and start talking to them just because. And it's like no, like you actually have to take steps. So this person at times could be dealing with, you know, being a little egotistical. I think egotistical is within their nature. That's something that they're used to being. So at different times that might creep back up on them and just be like, well, I'm doing all this learning, like this gonna happen. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm doing all this learning, so I know these things are just gonna happen, but it doesn't happen instantly like that. Like if you've been on your spiritual journey, if you've been evolving and growing, like you know that that's something that's consistent. And you know that once you decide to live life differently, it takes time to even settle into that. But life is still going on. So you still are operating within life, within this new set of perceptions, ideals, and beliefs about the world and about yourself. You know, so I do think that this person does, you know, deal with some sadness from time to time. They're upset that y'all are not in communication with each other. That's something that they will tell you. And at times it makes them feel like it's like a lack of faith within the connection of like, okay, you know, maybe this person will, you know, take me back because I've done all of these different things. But I do think that, regardless, I do think that this person would offer you some type of apology. I think that would be a good place to start. To at least make sure that they settle any type of disputes between, you know, the both of you. I think that would be an amazing place to start. But yeah, they do experience some sadness, and emotionality, like their emotions might definitely take over them, especially when they think about just the relationship in the past or how they used to act towards you as compared to, you know, just the person that they're becoming now. So what is preventing them or stopping them from saying these things to you? For some of them, I think that they don't think you'll believe them, that they don't think that you'll believe that they've evolved. For some of them, I don't think that, I just get the feeling that they don't think that you're going to believe what they're saying. They might think that, you know, you're not, you're not going to believe it. That's something that came to mind. You also got the Emperor in the reverse. And then the Eight of Wands. For some of them, they think that you've probably moved on past the situation. For some of them, they think that they what's preventing them. I don't think that they think you'll respect them. You know what I'm trying to say? So they feel like they don't. They feel like you won't respect them. You won't respect what they have to say, even if what they're saying is the truth. Even if they are speaking from their heart. They just feel like you won't really respect them. They feel like, you know, you can't forget about how they were in the past. You can't forget that. They think you won't, maybe even potentially you won't really forgive them. And others, I just feel like they think you're not interested, or you're going, like, or, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're gone, you're not interested, you're focusing on, you know, other things in your life. You're trying to take a different direction. You're going in a different direction. So I think some of them, they feel as though you just, like, you're too far gone for them. You know, like, you're too far gone. Like, they didn't catch up to you. You know what I'm trying to say? They did some healing work. They became better than who they were before. But I feel like, especially if you're a person who's constantly evolving and healing, I feel like they just think that you're on some other stuff. Like, the song that came to mind was Deuces, that came up, you know, when they're like, I'm on some new stuff, chucking my deuces up. Like, you've already just been like, I'm done with you. Like, I'm about to go explore some other aspect of life. I'm going down a new direction. So some of them feel like you won't want to revisit this connection with them. That's probably what's preventing them or stopping them. You won't believe their apology. You won't believe what they have to say. I can definitely tell you that, you know, what they have to say would be coming from their higher self. It would be coming from their higher self, this communication, but they feel like you won't really respect them, or you'll feel as though they're just trying to take control of this situation by now adding in another element. You know, like, to you, you would probably be like, this person, they done had a little bit of growth, and now they think that I'm just supposed to listen to what they say and get back into a relationship with them. So I feel like there's an element of control that's here, and they feel as though if they told you these things, you would probably think that they were trying to control the connection again, or, you know, or try to dictate what you do. And I just feel like you're so far going, like, on some other stuff, that you're just like, you you know, you can say what you have to say, but does that mean I'm coming back to dealing with you? Does that mean that we're gonna have a connection like we used to? Does it mean like we're gonna talk like we used to? I don't know. So I just think that this person feels like you wouldn't really respect them. You would see this as another tactic or ploy for them to try to gain an advantage or control over the relationship with the both of y'all. So yeah, they kind of feel like it doesn't matter what I do, like, this person is still, like, they're not gonna come back. You know what I'm trying to say? They're not gonna want to deal with me anymore. So that's probably why they get down on themselves sometimes when they're learning or experiencing new things in life, because they're just kind of like, if this person's not in my life, like, why am I doing all of this for? But something I think that this person could benefit from understanding is, like, some people are in our lives just to help us grow and evolve, and it does not mean that we have to be in romantic, you know, connections and relationships with this person. Maybe you were the person, the circumstance, the situation that y'all that had to spark this person's, you know, evolution, but you just can't be there for that while it's happening. You know, you wasn't there when the karma was happening. You know, they got forced into this by the universe. So maybe their karma at the end of the day is, yes, you evolve, but no, you cannot have a relationship with this person anymore, which is you. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I definitely hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope that you got some messages from this reading that could definitely help you with this no contact situation. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. We looked at what would they tell you, and we also looked at what is preventing or stopping them. So yeah, definitely make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next reading because your girl has a list of them to do. So why not? But all right, y'all, be blessed and see you in the next one. All right, fam. If you chose pile number 3, last but not least, we have the Muse Tarot deck with the Rose Quartz Crystal. I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading now. We are looking at what would they tell you if they could. This is a no contact reading, of course. And we're going to be looking at 2 different questions. What would they tell you, and what is preventing or stopping them from telling you this? Please make sure you check out all the information in the description box. If you would like to get a private personal reading from me, the link is there. If you would like to follow me and check me out on Instagram, I'm very active over there. You can do that at Spicy Bee Soup. And also, if you would like to check out my line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails, you can also find that information there as well at wavylady.net. And last but certainly not least, if you would like to donate or contribute any tarot decks or oracle decks to my page, just to keep this channel growing, then of course that information is there as well. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a no contact reading. So yeah, let's wake up this deck. Okay. Okay, I got some cards that came out, but I ain't even get to shuffle the deck well enough, but it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. All right, let me get 3 more cards because for deck 1 and 2, I had 5 cards out. For some reason, I knew this Queen of Wands card was gonna come out. So we also have the Death in Reverse, but then this 7 of Cups card wanted to come out as well. All right, so this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. For some reason, the song that was playing in my head was I Better Find Your Love by Drake. When he be like, I better find your love and I better find your heart. I don't want to get demonetized, but hey, that's the song right there. I had to do a little 1-2. But for the most part, I feel like what this person would tell you is that first and foremost, they would definitely compliment you on your beauty. They would definitely compliment you on your grace. They would tell you they would tell you how attractive you are. They would talk to you about how your confidence and radiance is shining through. So you could be experiencing just, especially with it being the summertime, like you could just be in your prime right now. Like you could really be doing something to enhance your beauty. Like you're highly attractive. You could be doing something to express your sexuality and sensuality. You could be getting more in touch with your body. This person would just talk to you about just how, highly attractive and beautiful and confident that you are, and how that's definitely shining through. And I feel like your attraction is what is kind of motivating this person to want to do something about it. It's like an air of someone that's like trying to win you. Like they see that you are a prize. That's something that's coming to mind. They see that you are a prize, and they actually want to do something about it. Like this person will tell you that like it's like the complete opposite of pile 1 a little bit, I think. Like, but this person will actually tell you that like, yo, like, what do I need to do? Like, what do I need to do to progress this, connection? Like, what is it that I need to do? Like, they want to know, because they definitely see you as a prize, and they see you as somebody that they want to they want to have, like they want you. I think that's something that they will tell you. And it's really how you look and how you're showing up. You could be looking good on social media. You could be presenting yourself as, you know, I'm that one on social media. You don't have to be, this isn't exclusive to a man or exclusive to a woman. Like, whoever you are, like, this person is just like, no, like, you're a prize. Like, I need you. So I feel like this person will tell you that they're willing to do whatever it takes. They're willing to do whatever it takes to be around you, to be in your energy, to have a connection with you, to reconnect with you at this point in time. I also think that this person is also willing to tell you that, like, I'm willing to, you know, drop things. I'm willing to do whatever it is I have to do. I think that you've kind of inspired this person, so they feel inspired to take these actions towards you. I feel like this person is getting, I feel like they might have been stuck in a rut at a specific time, but I also feel like your beauty, your grace, like your elegance, like whatever you're doing is really helping this person to get motivated to want to speak to you. So, you know, it's like they all up in your energy, like, I don't know, like they all up in your energy. Like, yeah, this person, they definitely want to put forth some type of action because they want a result from whatever it is that they do. They want some type of result. But I also think that this person is waiting. They could be waiting, like they will probably tell you, like, I'm waiting for the best time to approach you. Like, I was waiting for the best time. I was waiting for things to line up for me to be able to say what I had to say to you. So it could be that what they're trying to get lined up is maybe trying to let some things go that no longer apply to them. Maybe trying to release some tasks. Maybe they've been doing too much in their own personal life. They want to release those things. So I just think that this person would tell you, like, you know, I've wanted to tell you, like, you look so good. You're mad beautiful. Like, but I'm waiting for the right time to be able to approach you. I think that this person is stalling. Is that something that came up? Is like, you say you ready, you want to do all of these different things, but I think that this person is stalling, acting on that change. You know what I'm trying to say? I think it's something that they want to do, but they are stalling as well, which is very similar to pile one. But I can definitely tell you that this person is willing. You know, they would tell you, like, yo, I'm willing. And at least it's good for someone to be willing. You know, it means that they're open to whatever suggestions come up and them actually doing it. But when you're trying to get something from someone who is a willing participant, it's like, it's a waste of time. Like, it's a waste of time. It's like trying to get, what do they say, blood from a stone or something? Or what is it that they say? It's like a term like that. It's like you're trying to get something from something, and it's just not gonna work. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not gonna work. But I do think that this person could be delaying some type of transformation in the connection. Like, they're delaying this thing. Why? Maybe they have a lot of other things going on within their life right now. Maybe they're trying to figure out and choose the best way to go about this. But yeah, I think that's also why they're taking their time. You know, they're trying to take their time. They're waiting for the best way to go about this. They're waiting for the best course of action. They're waiting. And it also seems like this person will also tell you that they're grateful. Like, they're grateful for you showing up as how you are, because I feel like you're a motivation or you're a driving force for this person. Maybe in some other aspect of their life as well. Maybe they're inspired by your confidence, and they're inspired by what you do and just who you are and what you represent. It could be that as well. But let me go ahead and get some more cards and see. But I just think that this person might be waiting on, you know, they're waiting to figure something out. Yeah, this person is definitely highly sexually attracted to you. They're definitely highly sexually attractive. It's something I could say. But I do think that this person, I would probably, if I was you, I would definitely be on alert with this person. I would definitely be on alert, because this person could potentially just want to have a purely sexual based type of connection with you. So it could be that they're drawn to your to you, but it could also be that they just kind of want to walk on the wild side with you. They may just be trying to have fun with you, but they may not be wanting to give you the type of connection that you want to give. So that's probably something that they would tell you as well. Is like, yeah, we can have fun, we can have fun, but that's all we gonna have. You know what I'm trying to say? So they will probably tell you that as well. Like, they want to have fun with you, but they may not be in a place to give you the type of connection that, you know, you would probably want. Or if this is the type of relationship that you want, then you can expect to hear this from this person. If you just want to, have some adult fun with them and that's that, then yeah. But I would still be on alert with this person, because you wouldn't want to develop a codependent relationship with someone when you know at the end of the day they're not going to be willing to give you more of a healthier love connection or more of a stable love connection. Because and even in those situations, someone ends up falling for the other person, or both people end up falling for each other, but because the initial relationship was just built on, you know the sexual activity, is really hard to come out of that, especially if that's where both people were and that's what their intentions were. So I'm just saying, I would just be on a little bit of alert for this person. Maybe something is too that they would tell you is like, they can't be all invested with you because they could also have other options. So this person, similar to one of the other piles, could also be in that player energy as well, where they just kind of having their pick of what they want. They have a lot of options and opportunities. Maybe they see you as an option. That's something that came up. They see you as an option. I don't know. It could also be that this person they would be willing to, drop the other options, that you drop the other things. But I feel like it still wouldn't be if you wanted a serious connection with someone, I think it still wouldn't be as based or stable as you would like it to be, if that's the type of connection that you want. It's just kind of the energy of like, someone will make you their main partner, but if it kept going down the line, like time kept going on and they saw someone else that they were interested in, they're gonna talk to that person, they're gonna engage with that person, like, so that's why I'm just like, you may not be able to 100% trust this person, but if they was keeping it real, being honest with you, I feel like this is what they would tell you. And over here as well, let me get some clarifications on this card before I just start saying stuff. Okay, so I think this person will also tell you that the reason why they are looking for a relationship like this, or, I'm trying to say, where it's just kind of like based in, I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me, let's have fun. Like, the reason why they are, trying to have that type of relationship, and this is a no contact reading, so maybe you've already experienced this with that person, like, I'm trying to say. So if you've already experienced this type of situation with that person that's on your mind, they're just being completely honest with you about what it was that you've experienced. I don't think that this person could be changing anytime soon, because they just have their pick of things and they're caught up within the variety of life. I'm trying to say, or the variety of the opportunities or the people, I'm trying to say. But I think the reason why this person would tell you this is because they just, look, you know how sometimes with people and you just like, you just ask yourself like, who hurt you? Like, who hurt you? This person is having a who hurt you experience, because I feel like they they've lost a lot of things. I can definitely say that they've lost a lot of things. They've experienced, you know, disappointments about a lot of things. And this person might have a difficult time with, you know, seeing, this person could have a difficult time with maybe gratitude, or seeing the silver lining to things, you know, seeing the, even if things don't work out, you know, there's a reason why that thing didn't work out, because here's the silver lining. You know what I'm trying to say? Here's the upside of the downside of what I've experienced. Like, this person might have a hard time with doing that. They also might have a hard time with expressing their emotions to another person. They probably have a hard time with, you know, reciprocation. So giving and receiving, being cared for and caring for someone. They may have difficulties with that as well, which is why I think that if they get into a relationship, they automatically default it to a friends with benefits situation. You know what I'm trying to say? They automatically default it to that type of situation, as opposed to actually trying to express how they feel and maybe it turning out a different way. So yeah, that's what this person would tell you. Like, they would be real with you and probably tell you about what, like, you know, bruised or damaged them emotionally, and why they show up this way. But I can definitely say that I don't know, it's really your choice if you know, listen to this person and hear what they have to say when they eventually come and tell you what they have to say. Or you can just leave them right here with this reading and move forward. It's up to you. But I do feel like if you wanted more of a stable love connection, it's like you may not get that actual offer. You might get a different type of offer. But if that's something that you want, then that's on you. But if that's something that you don't want, then at least you know that you can continue to keep moving forward and doing what's right for you in life, or going after the type of relationships that you actually want. So what is preventing them or stopping you stopping them from telling you this? What is preventing them? And stopping them from telling you this? I did kind of get the vibe that this person was watching you on, I did get the vibe that this person was watching you on social media. So I think what's kind of preventing them or stopping them from telling you this is just the different person that I think that you've become. Through this relationship, I can definitely say that you have definitely evolved through this connection with this person. I think they're watching just how you continuously level up and you move to new levels in life, and you're just doing you. A lot of y'all could also be traveling. You know, you're traveling, you're posting yourself when you go out to travel to these different places. It doesn't just have to be world traveling, but you could be traveling locally, and you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, you're happy, you're grateful, you're happy with what you have. Gratitude wanted to come up. I'm not sure if I had said gratitude already in this reading, in this pile rather, but it's like you're exhibiting some type of gratitude for life. I think that you're happy. I think you're happy. And also with the single energy, you could also just be single, living life. You know, you could potentially not be in a relationship. You could be. But I just think that this person sees you as more evolved. I don't know if they want to really waste you. I don't know what's preventing them. Is they probably feel like, do I really want to waste this person's time? Like, they doing so much. Like, you know, I'm trying to say they're really out here living their life. You're happy. You know, you're happy, you're dominating your field, whatever it is that you're doing. If you're a businessman, businesswoman, if you're just in business, you're an entrepreneur, you could really just be dominating things. Like, you're making decisions for your life, you're choosing, you're in your power, you're executing. So you could be a creative, you could be doing anything, but you're being consistent with that thing. You're executing, you're putting these things out on the world, into the world. I do think that this person could be watching you on social media, and so they're watching you glow up in front of their eyes. And so now they kind of want to compete for you, but it's like, what type of relationship are you trying to get me into? Like, that's the question I would ask. But hey, it's like they just see you glowing up and they see you evolving. You know, they see you being emotionally fulfilled and happy. They see you executing. They see you being consistent. They see you in your power. They see you passionate about something, and you're putting this thing out into the world. You're worried. You're focused on you. And they also see that, yeah, especially with the Hermit card, like the Hermit talks a lot about, like, you know, you're taking the time to learn some knowledge and learn some information. Like, you're taking that time to yourself. So they might see you as, you know, you've been evolving, you're spending time, you're doing you. That's why I also kind of got you could be single. You're learning some life lessons. You're just evolving through life. You know, I'm trying to say you're evolving through life. You might like periods of solitude. You might like periods of, you know, being an introvert, just being at home, doing you. You might like downtime. I feel like a lot of y'all, when you're in the house, you're really comfortable. But like when you go out, you know how to clean up and you know how to put that on social media. Yeah, so they might think you have no bad days, but you're at home chilling. Like, I think that's the type of person that you are too. And the Hermit card, oftentimes it can get into, you know, loneliness and solitude that leads towards depression. But I don't think that's what it is with you. I think that you have to take time to yourself. You know, I'm trying to say you have to take time. I think that's how you know, energize, you get your energy, you charge your batteries. That's what was coming up. Like, that's how you charge your batteries, is by taking that time to yourself, and then you bounce back. So that's probably why they don't want to say anything to you, because like they might see that you are a bit out of their league. That's the word that came to mind. It's a bit out of their league. Out of their league. And then also with the Six of Cups as well, it makes me feel like this could be a relationship that you've already had with this person. Of course, it's no contact, so you really kind of already know what they're about. You already know what they're about. Sorry, there's like a fruit fly, but you already really know what they're about. I also feel like they might not want to tell you, because what's preventing or stopping them is maybe there's this longing that they have for you. And this is why they keep trying to wait for that period of time, maybe to where they are feeling a little more confident and can actually say what they have to say to you. But there's some type of longing that this person has for you. They might also not know how to approach you, because they see that you're different, so they don't really know how to approach you, because they're only familiar with the person that you used to be. You know, they're only familiar with the memories that y'all have created in the past, the relationship that y'all have had in the past, the communication that y'all have had in the past. Like, and even if this isn't a loved base reading, in a sense, like you were not in a romantic connection with this person, even if it was just a friendship, like it could just be that, you know, they want to be in your energy, but they're not going to be willing to give you the type of relationship that you deserve. And it doesn't just have to be a romantic, intimate connection. It's like with, you know, sexual activity. It could just be that they can't give you the type of friendship that you deserve. You know, it could be that they want to be in your energy, but they don't really know how. So they could be waiting on an opportune time to say something to you. But I also think that this person could be consumed with a lot of the memories from the past that y'all have had, especially if y'all have known each other as kids. They're consumed with those things, and they might be trying to, you know, overcompensate for the lack of communication by thinking of these things in the past. But it's like, memories are memories. Like, they're great memories, but it's moments that have passed. It's in the past. So they could just be focused so much on the past. But they definitely do see how you're showing up. I can definitely say that. They're definitely seeing how it's showing up. So how you're showing up, which is amazing. But yeah, y'all, I mean, if this didn't have nothing to do with that sexual type of connection, then definitely just take the messages that apply, or, you know, make it work for your own situation, and for the person that you're inquiring about. It doesn't always have to be sexual in nature or romantic or intimate in nature. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there, y'all. Definitely make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you were able to get the messages that you needed. And yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Be blessed and have a great weekend.